In the vast canvas of human civilization, oil is a force that has profoundly shaped the modern era. It is not just fuel, it is the lifeblood of commerce, industry, and global connectivity. More than 100 million barrels of oil are extracted and transported every day, the real driving force behind our dynamic world. This resource, built over millions of years, rises from deep underground and is broken down in refineries to become gasoline, diesel, and other components. Every drop of oil provides the foundation for power, light, and development. But behind this seemingly ordinary resource lies a remarkable story. Let's find out. Crude oil, the lifeblood of modern civilization. It's called drill baby drill, drill baby drill, the familiar slogan whenever America's need to pump more oil to keep its economy stable comes up. Indeed, for decades, oil has been regarded as the lifeblood of the modern world. It doesn't just power cars, airplanes, and ships. It seeps into electricity production, plastics, chemicals, and thousands of other industries. A minor fluctuation in oil prices can unleash a chain reaction. Transportation costs surge, goods become more expensive, inflation rises, and the daily lives of millions of families are directly affected. And to sustain this colossal resource, workers must spend long shifts on offshore rigs or deep underground. The oil industry is known for salaries that can surpass $100,000 a year. But in exchange, workers endure 12 to 13-hour shifts in noisy environments, weeks away from their families, and the ever-present risk of explosions or fatal accidents. It is a profession both enticing and unforgiving, where sweat, strength, and even safety are traded so that the flow of energy never stops, keeping the world in motion. Beneath the Earth's crust, hidden in sedimentary layers that are millions of years old, lie vast reserves of oil and gas, one of the main sources of energy for modern civilization. But most of these resources are not directly beneath our feet. They are hidden on the ocean floor, thousands of meters deep. To extract these resources, humans have had to build huge offshore drilling rigs, like a small city built in the middle of the ocean. The project begins on land, where steel structures weighing thousands of tons are manufactured in large shipyards. They are then transported to the sea by specialized ships and placed in specific locations. In shallow water, at depths of 200 to 400 feet, fixed platforms are installed, the legs of which are driven deep into the seabed and reinforced with concrete. In deeper water, where the depth is several thousand meters, semi-submersible rigs are used. They are balanced by huge underwater pontoons and long anchor chains. A subsea wellhead, which acts like a powerful valve and is capable of withstanding extremely high pressures, is installed on the seabed. These delicate tasks are performed by ROVs, or remotely operated vehicles, which can operate perfectly in the darkness of the deep sea. Deep sea oil and gas exploration begins with survey ships, where engineers create seismic maps by sending sound waves into the water. Once potential reserves are identified from this map, a drilling rig is deployed. A long steel pipe is used to make a drill string that reaches down through the seafloor, and a solid drill bit continues to cut through the rock. Later, logging tools are lowered to collect information about the rock's interior, such as porosity, permeability, and pressure. This data determines whether the project will be successful. However, even the slightest mistake can cause a blowout, which can cause a devastating environmental disaster. So it is important to control each step very carefully. After reaching the reservoir, the well is reinforced with steel casing and cement, and a blowout preventer, BOP, is installed on the seabed, which controls high pressure and prevents accidents. Initially, oil and gas rise to the surface under natural pressure. Later, ESP, or gas lift, is used. The mixture that rises to the surface contains oil, gas, water, and sand, which is separated by a separator. The gas is stored or re-entered. The water is treated and returned to the sea. Sensors monitor it all the time and automatically shut down if there is a problem. Finally, the oil reaches the refinery through a pipeline or tanker and is used in people's daily lives. Onshore oil production, led globally by the United States, is more complex than offshore drilling. It begins with seismic surveys, exploratory drilling, and rock analysis to locate shale formations rich in oil and gas. Instead of drilling straight down, engineers use horizontal drilling, extending wells thousands of meters to maximize reservoir contact. To release trapped hydrocarbons, hydraulic fracturing is applied, pumping high-pressure fluid to create fractures in the rock. The extracted mixture of oil, gas, water, and sediments is then separated on site, oil stored, gas piped, and water treated, making the entire process highly efficient yet technically demanding. After reaching the refinery, the main step in converting crude oil into gasoline is fractional distillation. First, the oil is heated to about 650 to 670 degrees Fahrenheit to vaporize and sent to a tall column. There, the hydrocarbons are separated into different layers depending on the temperature: heavy oil at the bottom, diesel and kerosene in the middle, and gasoline at the top. However, this gasoline is not directly usable. Later, its quality is improved through catalytic cracking, reforming, and blending. Finally, the finished fuel is stored in large tanks, which are completely ready for use in vehicles. From deep-sea exploration to drilling for oil through underground rock, the entire journey is a unique example of human innovation and technology. From giant offshore rigs to modern refineries, each step keeps our civilization moving. But the big question ahead: will oil still be the world's dominant energy source, or will renewable energy usher in a new era? Only time will tell which way the future will go. Don't forget to share your thoughts.